Woo, big ship. Big ship indeed. Okay. I'm going in reverse for some reason. Forward, engines on. Where are we anyway? We're in Argon space. Oh, I know where we are. That's cool. Right, hang on a second. Oh, just gonna pour myself a quick drink. Where's that? Where's the It's like a really cool cinematic camera. Totally forgotten how to switch it on. Oh, I think you just keep pressing the button, don't you? No? No, these are just the various secure, cameras all over the edge of the ship. Yeah. Woo. Okay. I don't know, absolute misfit. I have no idea, sir. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome. Welcome to your Friday. Welcome indeed to the doorstep to your weekend. And I hope you're having a lovely week wherever you are in the world, and whatever it is you find yourself doing, welcome indeed. So this morning, I'm going to be a bit boring, and I'm just going to play a bit of X3 Albion Prelude, which, it's not the most interesting thing in the world. So I understand if you want to head off and do other bits. But yes, for those not familiar, effectively what the game is, it's kind of like an offline Eve, but on steroids. Freelancer on steroids, or an offline Eve, in the sense that you have a massive galaxy full of many, many sectors. This isn't even all of it. Holy shit. I haven't explored everything. But yes, you have a large galaxy of individual sectors and hundreds upon hundreds of corporations or militaries or just civilians, and thousands, if not tens of thousands of ships which are flying about the galaxy, going about their business, be it selling or buying supplies or fighting pirates or being pirates or stations providing goods and resources. I suppose it's a great big corporate simulator, and within this world, I am playing as SovietWomble Catering Industries, providing delicious and nutritious foods and beverages to, whoever really. And we're based. Thank you, Mantazo. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And Scarthy. Thank you, Scarthy. So we're based here in technically we're based here in Savage Spur, but we're inside the Paranid space, which is here. The Paranid being a sort of very insular and religious, what's the word for it? Like, I don't know how to describe it. Is it theocracy? As in with lots of religious influence and popes and that sort of thing. And yes, effectively, so we're working around Paranid Prime to provide mostly food, some weapons and some ore, but mostly food stuff. So that's the backbone of our corporate finances. Thank you, Penda and Joda. Thank you sincerely. And Stone in Ho. Thank you. Right. So, our headquarters is over here at Savage Spur, where I have a large headquarters full of vessels which are being built. So the last thing... So, yeah, effectively the whole game is about managing economic chains and making space profit, buying security forces for your corporation, battling pirates, battling the Terrans, if you wish, which are like another faction of humans from Earth that we've made contact with again, and it turns out they're very, very angry. Thank you, Stone in Ho and God of Stupidity. Thank you very much. So yeah, game on, I guess. Right, so here's a breakdown of all of the ships and stations that I currently have in the corporation. Of the ships, I have quite a large number now, so be it security operatives or merchants flying around doing their various different things. The stations, the ones that are blinking yellow, have a problem and they need my assistance. So I know about a few of them already. My plankton facilities in Argon Prime are proving to be a real pain. Yes, I just finished a computer plant in Perdition's End, which I could supervise. Yes, I want to supervise that, actually. Okay, we'll do that first. Right. Can I get back to the headquarters at Savage Spur? I can. We'll utilize the jump drive.
Jump device charging.
Activating jump drive.
10%.
So we're heading from Ringo Moon, which is here, jumping through the hyperspace gate network to Savage Spur using a jump drive. A jump drive costs about 100 grand. It's a small investment.
Jumping.
Well, it's big if you're just starting, but once you're a corporation, it's fairly easy to get jump drives. In fact, most of my traders purchase them themselves once they earn sufficient space profit.
System. Savage Spur.
Okay, welcome to Savage Spur. So this is my headquarters over here, just past this asteroid belt. It's a computer voice single. I don't know. You can ask her. Ooh, same type of ship.
Paranid Biotransporter.
So yes, another corporation going about their business. But good to hear it right now. Good to hear it indeed. Thank you for the compliments and welcome indeed. No, I don't believe I'm using any mods currently. Kurtash. Although there are some mods that are baked into the vanilla game by default. Some mods that ended up so popular that they basically put them in to the main game. Thank you, Dasworm. Thank you kindly, Dasworm. Yes, single player, Goobyman, single player game. So it's a big, like an aquarium. It's a big economic aquarium where you can sort of poke and pull at the various different wires to make space profit or become the best pirate or the military man fighting the Terrans, or one of the Terrans fighting the Argon. Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Joe, for the feedback. Thank you, sir. I'm noticing lots of small debris fields. It's where my asteroid miners have been breaking down the larger asteroids to get to the minerals. But it is providing it's a bit of a shipping hazard. Thank you, Tony Dark. Are you dead yet, Trade-off? Trade-off, let's have a look. No, you're still alive. You're at the wall over here, which is in Argon space, next to the Argon homeworld, so the human homeworld. And you're currently trading energy cells. You have a rank of 5 now, so you're getting better at merchant trading. So once you're skilled enough, I will send you off somewhere.
Headquarters.
Okay, let's stop. I'll send you off to an area with more space profit. Chinny says you're a shit. That's charming. That's charming, Chinny. Thank you, Doompool. Thank you very much, Doompool. Oh, there's the dog. She's come back. She was in the bedroom a minute ago, probably digging on my duvet. You okay, honey bunny? Yeah. Right. House Space Engineers. We haven't played it in a few weeks, Fro, but we did play it loads. It was good fun. No, Wolfie. Sorry. I'm naming the various NPC ships after the viewers as a way of keeping track of them.
Successfully
In fact, if you go beneath the stream, you'll find a corporate roster in the form of a Google sheet, which lists all of the known members of the chat who have AI ships in the game, be it merchants or security forces, depending on the tab you're viewing. Okay, so now that I'm here, what I want to do is switch over to the Lodito, which is a player ship that I've been flying around with. So it's actually is it a corvette? It's a fast-moving military ship, which is quite useful. Thank you, Goblinian. Thank you very much, Goblinian. Thank you. Oh, fuck, hang on. Right. I could do different music. I like this playlist. It's good. Right, in addition, the headquarters is currently working on... Stand by. So if I show the catering headquarters... yes, it's overflowing with resources now. Holy shit, 50... So what is that? Is that 50 million? 5 million units? 1, 2, 3... no, it's 50... 500,000. Okay, 500,000 units of various different items. In this case, weapons or energy cells. And I'm ordering it to manufacture 9 Novas, which is a type of fighter craft. One of them is about to be finished in about 39 seconds, and they'll be added to the security forces around the corporation. Thank you, Amanda and Cookie. Thank you, both of you. Right, so now that I've got the player ship, one thing at a time, let's make sure I've got sufficient energy cells.
Energy.
I'll take 400. Disconnect. There's another of the same ship. In fact, these need names, don't they? I did build a couple. They need to be dispatched. So I'm a weapons dealer. Well, we do have some weapons, Captain Carolina. But mostly these have been purchased from, well, all over Paranid space.
Headquarters.
Okay, so I have 2 Centaurs, which are freshly manufactured and ready for combat operations. We might as well send them then. Thank you, Fish Pickles. Thank you very much, sir. Right, let me just have a quick look. So they have 8 forward-facing weapons bays, turrets on the right and left and on the back. What's my current loadout for this ship that I'm flying? So 2 ion pulse generators, 4 concussion impulse generators, and then high energy plasma throwers along with mass drivers for the rest of the turrets, and mosquito missiles. Okay, so let's outfit them accordingly. And also, bear with, my current ship, what sort of shield systems can it field? 3 200 megajoule shields. Okay, so at this current vessel here, let's outfit them before they go. Thank you, Prey. Thank you very much, Prey. So yes, we got a large number of resources available. So
200
move 3
megajoule
200 megajoule shields.
installed.
So it was 4 concussion impulse
Concussion
generators.
impulse generator installed.
It was 2 high energy plasma throwers.
High energy plasma thrower installed.
And was it photon pulse cannon? No, it's phased shockwave generators. I believe it was 2.
Phased shockwave generator.
And then mass
transfer.
drivers 3.
Mass driver installed.
And then we'll transfer over to give them about 300 units of mass driver ammunition, so boxes.
Mass driver ammunition transfer.
Thank you, Daedalus. No, I haven't tried any of the other ones, Sapling. And thank you, Prey. Thank you very much. Right, go to its weapons loadout. It's already been equipped. That's not correct, though, is it? Because I assigned them in the wrong order.
Concussion, high energy mass driver.
That can be fixed.
removed.
Whoops, it's not a phase shockwave generator. What weapon do I have? Ion pulse generator, my mistake. Bear with, I'm just equipping this ship. Not concussion impulse generator.
Concussion impulse generator transfer.
Phase shockwave generator. Wait, really? Ion pulse generator. Fuck. Ion pulse generator. Ion.
Phased shockwave generator. Ion
There we go.
pulse.
Right, so then we go to its weapon system. So 2 ion pulse generators. I moved the damn concussion. Fuck. Not doing a good job of this. It's complicated. There we go. Concussion impulse generators. So yeah, had I done this in the right order,
Plasma mass
I wouldn't have to
driver
undo this now.
removed. High energy plasma thrower installed. Mass driver.
There we go.
driver
Ready to go.
installed.
doesn't have any missiles, so let's give it, order it to go into a freight exchange with the Edberg, because the Edberg is hanging on to 22,000 mosquito missiles. Mosquito missiles are effectively they're an anti-missile missile. They intercept torpedoes and destroy them. Okay. So this centaur now needs a name. Any volunteers? So I need a security operative to join one of the wings. I don't know which one yet, but I need one. Any volunteers? Okay, so it's a centaur. 2 of them. I'll pick them now. Thank you. How am I shooting? Thank you, sir. Okay. Stand by. I'm afraid you're already dead, Baldwin. I was gonna... Yeah, you were a merchant that was killed by a Terran. Thank you, Jacob and Saint Luciani. So I'm just going through names. Please don't volunteer if you've already had a ship that was destroyed. I'm noticing if some people are. Hang on. Fuck, what am I doing? Okay, right, so the first one will be... Okay, that's 1. Just picking 2 names. And the second one will be... you. Thank you, poet. Thank you, sir. There we go. Right. So this is going to be Captain Carolina. Is that correct, Captain? Thank you, Tadar. Thank you very much, Tadar. So a Centaur, Captain Carolina, and the second one will be... Jacob Donut. Okay. Thank you, Vagabond. Thank you, sir. Where's Captain Carolina? Cool. Captain Carolina the Centaur. Right, you're good to go. So you're already fully equipped. Disconnect.
Command accepted.
So you're fully armed and ready to go. I'm just going to pull away from the station. And then we need Donut. Okay.
Centaur.
Yes, so you're effectively a powerful and effective anti-fighter ship with these weapons. The concussion impulse generators, the beams that I'm firing there, the blue shots, are particularly useful because they actually cause the ship to fly off and basically fly in a weird direction. So when a fighter is hit, they'll go fucking reeling, which is very effective.
Mercury headquarters.
So the other one, so it's Jacob Donut the Centaur. Do this quickly.
200 megajoule shield
200 megajoule
installed.
shields. Just give it some energy cells in the event that it has a jump drive. I forgot about that with
Energy
Captain
cells
Carolina.
transferred.
Mosquito missiles are on the other ship. Right, so it was 2 ion pulse,
Ion pulse generator.
4 concussion
installed.
impulse generators,
Concussion impulse
2
generator.
high energy plasma
energy
throwers,
plasma thrower
and then 3
installed.
mass drivers
Mass driver
with
installed.
about 1,000 boxes. So you can't actually, 300 boxes.
Mass
of
driver,
mass driver ammunition.
Transferred.
In fact, we'll get rid of the energy cells.
Energy set.
And then if you could, Jacob, freight exchange with Edberg and take mosquito missiles.
Mosquito missile.
There, you're fully
transferred.
armed and ready to go. See if you do it. Yeah, if you remember the order. There we go. Fully armed and operational.
Mosquito missile installed.
Okay.
Command accepted.
And when I disconnect you from the station, you were docked over there.
Centaur.
Cool, there's Jacob. Right, so let's assign them somewhere. So these 2 security forces are ready to go and join a wing. What are the various wings doing? So, I have red, gold, and blue wings, which are mostly on anti-pirate duties, I believe. So gold wing is currently at Family Rye, protecting the Duchess, which is a destroyer. Oh, I see, they're all the way down there. What are they doing down there exactly? Thank you, Zivthrian. Thank you very much, Zivthrian. Thank you. Oh, well done, Roger. Well done on finishing your last GCSE exam. Well done indeed. Okay, so hang on. So, protect the Duchess. Duchess isn't part of this wing, though. That's unusual. I'll add her in a second. Okay, so red wing. Is the Aggie with red wing? Aggie is a carrier. Okay, so it seems I've done a bit of a piss poor job with my capital ship assignment. So Duckslayer is a frigate in blue wing, but they're all on anti-pirate duty. Okay, so it looks like Goldwing. They've all got capital ships. I'll split them up. I'll send one to Goldwing and one to Redwing, I reckon. So hang on. So let's send the Captain Carolina to Goldwing. So wing configuration, add to wing, Goldwing. So she should receive her orders automatically. Avoiding me currently. Apparently I'm in the way. Jacob, you've been assigned to Red Wing. Chinny says, doing a piss poor job, what's new? Hey, he's funny. He thinks he's funny. I hope you're well, man. Hope everything with you is A-okay. Right, in which case, let's send the Aggie to Red Wing. Hang on a minute. What am I doing? Orders. And then Red Wing. Add to wing. Red Wing. Okay. Does the Aggie accept her orders automatically? So this is the Aggie. It's a combat carrier. She's moving. Entering warp gate. Yeah, she's on her way. Okay, good. So the wings already have their orders. They've got patrol orders. They're hunting pirates across the various sectors of my corporation. So yeah, they can go off and do their thing. So where's Captain Carolina and Donut? Are they off? They appear to be... Yeah, they're already off. So there goes Captain Carolina. Excellent. Cool. So 2 corvettes freshly deployed on their way to their assignments. Now let me just get the Duchess. So the Duchess is a powerful ship. The Duchess Snow. She is a destroyer, an M2 class. Very, very powerful. A Titan, so a human vessel. She's patrolling Family Rye, which is split space currently. Again, hunting pirates, because the Split are a sort of they're like the Klingons. They're like a warrior-type race. But because of that, they're quite prone to becoming pirates themselves, and they have a very weak police force. So, yeah, it's fucking pirates all over their space. So I sent the Duchess over there because, well, if they won't police their space, then corporations will have to. Right, assign the Duchess to Goldwing. Okay, let me just modify this worksheet that I've got beneath the stream. So the Captain Carolina... So, which wings do they go to? Fuck, I've already forgotten, haven't I? Wings. Right, so the Duchess is now part of Goldwing. Thank you, Shozard. Thank you, sir. Duchess. Did I add the Duchess to the roster? Yes, I did. Okay, assign the Duchess to Goldwing. Assign the Duckslayer to Blue Wing on this list. Oh, thank you, Quiet Doogie. Thank you, sir. The Captain Carolina went to Goldwing. And Jacob went to Red Wing. Jacob Donut. And so did the Aggie. Nice. Good, good, good. Okay. Excellent. Right. What's the class of the ship I'm currently playing? I'm playing the same vessel. It's a Corvette, which is it's an M6 class. So effective against fighters. Against a capital ship, though, it will typically be pretty outgunned. It's just a Corvette. There are heavier versions that you can purchase, which I think came in with an expansion pack. But this is just the basic version. So this is the Argon Centaur, which is human. Quite sleek, very, very small front profile, which is great. Really, when you're charging the enemy, really small target to hit. Okay, very good. So they're off doing their thing. The Aggie's already trying to get through a jump gate. It's going to be hard to navigate with all the asteroids, but she'll make it.
Demeter, tanker.
Who are you? An unused Demeter tanker. What are your current orders? Computer. Ah, right. Yes, of course. Okay, that's good. Now that you're here, could you just quickly come over, dock at the headquarters? So this unnamed ship I assigned last night when I played a bit before bed. So it's currently assigned to a computer chip facility, and I need a volunteer. Right. So at Petition's End, which is through the jump gate, it's all the way over here. The thing blinking yellow. I set up a single unnamed computer plant, which will be taking energy cells and soya and silicon wafers and manufacturing computer components, because it turns out there's a market gap. There are no computer components being produced in that section of space, and I would like to make some space profit. Thank you, Jasufus. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Right, so let's go with... No, that's a good idea, Modern. Good idea. Sorry, yes, you are exactly right. I should be doing that, shouldn't I? Yeah, should we do... are there any patrons about? Any patrons with the password? Feel free to whisper me. Yes, you are right. I should be alternating, shouldn't I? There are patrons watching who don't have the little icons. Thank you, Trusty. Thank you very much, Trusty. Right. Oh, there we go. Shut up, Horus. Horus keeps trying to get a ship, even though he was responsible for the biggest ship collision in the history of my playthroughs in X3. The Horus was playing as an enormous transport ship, I think called a Mammoth. Was it a Mammoth? And he crashed it into a shipyard, causing tens of millions of credits of damage. You willy. Okay, let's go with the Horus 2, he says. Maybe, later. Fuck you. Maybe, we'll see. Let's get some capital ships in play. Okay, this one is... yes, so thank you for the volunteers. This one is going to be... so Demeter tanker. This is now... Prey. Oh yes, and of course the death of the crew. But that's not as important as Space Prophet. Come on. Right, so Prey is currently landing here at the headquarters. I'm just going to go into the hub, which is just south of us, just so the area stops rendering. I'll jump to the next sector.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Can you get your own personal security, Tratoth? You don't need it at the minute. You're protected by the Argon police. You're at the wall, so it's a core sector of Argon space. No pirates are getting you.
Entering system.
No way.
Empire's Edge.
Okay, so by doing that, the other sectors are not all being rendered with all the collision detection, so it's just a bunch of icons now. So, yeah, obviously it would be impractical to simulate every single ship in their tens of thousands. Right, so it's come to a full stop here. So now, Prey is flying back to the headquarters and we'll dock with it, and then I'll give Prey some shields to stop it from crashing and exploding. Okay. Right. When's the next? Oop, police just scanned me.
Scan your ship and not find illegal goods aboard. Paranid Empire thanks for cooperation.
Thank you. When's the next bullshittery? A few weeks. I need more time. Right. Okay. There we go. Prey has docked. Go to the landed ships. Go to Prey. So the maximum shield capacity that this vessel can hold is 3 25 megajoule shields in an overlapping pattern. So let's assign 3.
25 megajoule shield.
Let's also give you a single high energy plasma thrower.
High energy plasma thrower.
If you have a turret, which is a type of laser weapon system that I believe the Paranids use predominantly. And then also just give you a few... hang on, exchange freight with Edberg. Because he has mosquito missiles, take about 100.
Mosquito missile transferred.
Cool, you're good to go. So Prey, you do in fact have a turret. Oh, you can't equip the high energy plasma thrower. What can you equip? Particle accelerator cannons, impulse ray emitters, and fragmentation bomb launchers. The first and the third are shit, so a particle accelerator cannon you shall receive.
High energy plasma thrower.
Particle accelerator cannons are the primary fighter weapon of most Argon military ships. Okay. So, yep, you're good to go. And please... Oh, do you have a jump drive? Sorry. You do. Alright. Make sure you have sufficient energy cells. Take another 100. Oh, whoops. Ah, no. Fuck. Sorry. Making a pig's ear of this. There we go.
Energy.
Very good. Your
Command
orders.
accepted.
Utilize your jump drive. Yes, very good. Right. So, Prey, please return. Oh, you've moved. Please return to your trade duties. Start commercial representation. Trade duties trader.
Command
Off you
accepted.
go. Okay, and then I'll just go back to Petition's End, which is the factory that Prey has been assigned to, and then rename it to Prey's Computer Plant. Prey's, yep. Computer Plant in Petition's End. Plan? What? Oh. Sweet. Okay then. So now what's happening now then? In fact, I might as well just jump to Petition's End to show you.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Whilst I update this document, where is it? Computer plant. Here it is. Unnamed
Entering
computer plant.
system. Perdition's End.
So Prey has been assigned. He's got a Demeter. He's alive. Okay, here we are. So we've arrived at Petition's End. Thank you, Derping Pikachu and Trusty Molo and Jufus. Thank you, all of you. Thank you sincerely. Right, so let's fly forward through the asteroid field. So over there
Computer plant.
is his computer plant. So it's a station that's just floating here in Petition's End, on the edge of Paranid space to the far southeast of the galactic map. And now, Prey is flying to. Well, he's coming home. Just returning home for now. But yes, he's performing commercial representation, which means he's buying and selling the supplies that the factory needs, and selling he's buying the supplies and he's selling the produce. So you can just leave it to the other corporations to do that, as in if you set decent prices, the economy will adjust and your factory will effectively run through merchants just doing their own thing. But you can assign specific employees if you wish, which is what I've done with Prey, in order to further the needs of the corporation. So he is the CAG. He is the the corporate something. He's the minder, effectively, the caretaker of the station. So where are you? Do your job. Oh, of course. Sorry, he's not skilled enough to use the jump drive yet. Yes, that's a good point. So he's flying manually through the jump gates because he's too nervous to use the jump drive. It does take some skill. Right. So assigned to Petition's End to produce computer parts.
Incoming message.
Incoming message? What's the message? Stand by. Message log. Pilot 20 skill. Major dealer. 3 worlds. Kahuna Bakery needs help. Cargo bay is full. No more room. So one of my traders got stuck. It's Umachulok. Okay. What are you doing, Umachulok? So yeah, sometimes the NPCs need your help. Umachulok, have you had a problem? Where are you? Ah, my brain. Is he right in front? I wish there was a search feature. Once you get a big corporation, it's a pain in the bloody arse. Fucking... What was his name again? Oh, wait, sorry, Quaker Man. Sorry, I'm looking at the pilot's name. My bad, Quaker Man. Whoops. Right, where's Quaker Man? There he is. Okay, Kahuna Bakery. Your orders are to fly to me. He's got a cargo bay full of cows. They've now been jettisoned. They are now space cows. Oh, I'm such a bastard. Okay, right, so your orders are to... What were your orders? Quaker Man. There are now 800 space cows floating through. Frozen dead space cows. Oh, a super experienced trader assigned to Boron space? What the hell are you doing there? You were assigned to Boron space. Alright, never mind. Return to Boron space. So set him up as a sector trader at Kingdom's End with a 6 jump gate limit around that area.
Command accepted.
Which means he'll be trading, looking for good trade opportunities, so buying low and selling high within a 6 jump gate radius. And this is what most of these people here are doing. So some of them are caretakers for the factories that I've assigned, but a lot of them are just sector traders. You can set them as universe traders, which means they'll fly wherever they want, like a player, as in also able to fly across the galaxy. But that can be very, very dangerous because they can run into pirates or Xenon or even the Terrans, and they have limited capabilities to fight back. Okay. What creatures exist in the game? So you have the humans, who are obviously human, 2 different factions, so the Argon or the Terrans, and they hate each other and they fight to the death. You have the Taladi, who are effectively the Ferengi, very profit-driven. Very few creature comforts among the Taladi. They're all very, very Ferengi-ish. You have the Split, who are basically the Klingons. They're all very warrior race, fight each other, headbutt, eat raw meat, that sort of thing. You have the Boron, who are like the Mon Calamari, very sort of organic from Star Wars. So very organic ship designs. They grow their ships rather than build them, and they have a very strong monarchy, and they're very peaceful, that sort of thing. Who else? Who have I missed? The Paranid, who are your sort of insular, extreme theocracy, sort of highly religious species that don't play well with others. And you have the Xenon, who are effectively the Cylons, the sort of terraforming robots that went a bit crazy. Well, they kind of followed their directive, and they attack they attack any organics on sight. And of course, you have space flies, which are flies, but in space. Obviously. Okay, where the hell is Prey? Where are you, Prey? I want you to be doing your job. Returning home. It's going to take a while. I'll leave him in peace. It'll take him some time to get this facility up and running anyway. I could always help him out. No, he'll do it himself. He needs to learn how to do it. More so they use the Vong instead of Mon Calamari. I don't say they're not flaying people. Right. What now? What's my next task? How best to maximize space profit? Solar power plant is having trouble. What? No crystals. That's rare. Hang on. Pontifex's realm. So in Paranid space, this ring is like a major section of Paranid space. One of my solar power facilities is having trouble. What's wrong with him? He's on standby. Thank you, Orovo. Thank you very much, sir. There are no crystals of that price range in the area. Okay, what instead? Tell the station to activate competitive pricing. So search for crystals then. So rather than the limit that I have defined. So now with competitive pricing, there are crystals that are worth going for at 4 jumps distance. You have about 300 grand, so you should be able to make purchasing, Viking. So if I speed up the time, he's currently on standby. Thank you, Nudist. Thank you very much, Nudist. Okay. And Orovo. Thank you, Orovo. Are there any big space horrors like in Stellaris? No, not really. The biggest combat thing going on would be the Terran-Argon War, which is over here. So the two sides are battling it out. Holy shit. So you see these red sections? So this is like a persistent war that it never really gets solved. I mean, you can certainly push through certain territory, but the two sides will never stop fighting. But they act as like a resource pit where the Terrans and the Argon will constantly throw more and more resources at each other, which leads to excellent trade opportunities. Lots of military outposts where you can sell guns. Look at all these guns. Are they goods for sale or purchasing though? Hang on. Military outpost. Wait, what was I looking at there? Yeah, weapons. I believe I can sell them weapons, can I not? At the military outpost? But yeah, you can supply the various militaries with the equipment they need. There's a particularly well-defended sector over here in Argon space called Argon Sector M148, which is where I have Vogel Freya's mass driver facility. Good, it's finally turning a profit. Took him long enough. Oh yes, of course, because I fired Vogel Freya out of an airlock and replaced him with Firenth. Good. Upload more videos, you lazy bass. I'm working on it, Kuhn. Always working on it. It's just they take time to make. Thank you, Blitz. Thank you kindly, Blitz. Thank you, sir. So yes, I'm supplying mass driver ammunition to the fighters and the ships that are fighting in the war. So let's look for more opportunities for space profit. How can we best make space profit? Concussion impulse generators. There's a market there. Is there a specific... Bear with me. Let me just fly over there. So let's go to that heavily militarized Argon sector M148.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Thank you, Burly Axe Wound. Thank you sincerely.
30.
No, I've never tried X4.
50%. 60.
No, Janos, I don't have
70,
mods.
80. 90.
Zombie. It's a big sort of space economy sim, where there are hundreds of sectors with their own individual economies, I suppose, in a way, supply and demand, and you play as a corporation. Well, you play as one ship, buying and trading, but you can build a corporation around yourself. So now I have hundreds of ships and dozens of stations, all carving out a bit of profit. Oh, what's wrong now? Oh, they just need energy cells. I think I need to... So this is the Antigone crystal facility. It's supplying silicon crystals over here at the Antigone Memorial in Argon Space. It's a very large facility, but I don't think it has sufficient minders. I've assigned 4 ships, but I don't think that's enough. They're buying meat steak kahunas and silicon and energy. Let's assign a couple more minders. Thank you, Das Kubonbon. Thank you very much, Das Kubonbon. So stand by. Come to a halt. I should be safe here. Even if Terrans come through the gate behind me, I should be alright. Do I have any spare ships awaiting orders? I do. 2 Mercury haulers. One is at Empire's Edge, which is in Paranid space. They're both at Empire's Edge. Why were they there? So I just need to figure out what they're doing. Oh, hang on. They're unnamed local traders that are being trained. They must have gotten stuck.
Command accepted.
Alright, so they're not available. I thought they were available. They're not. Need to give them names, though.
Command accepted.
Don't worry about it, Yamanhari. Don't you worry about it at all. It's very generous of you to think so. But, yeah, my existing Twitch subs and patrons have been very generous to me. And thank you, guys. I'm all good. Yeah, the other guys have got you covered. So what's available? Do I have anything available? Thank you, alas poor Yorick. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Right, I'll just buy some more. Let's go to Cloud Base Southeast. Or better yet, can I purchase things from the split? Family Pride. There's a split shipyard here with an advanced satellite, which means I can trade with the shipyard remotely. Thank you, Plasma Bot. Thank you kindly. Do you have any Cayman for sale? They've got a couple of them. They've got 10 of them. Okay, give me a Cayman. So Cayman are very fast ships. Very fast. They've got small cargo holds, but they're very quick, which is what you really need. I would like to purchase 4 of them. So that would cost me about...
Products are not bought.
About 905,000 credits. So, okay. So once we fully upgraded them, 1 million credits. So...
Ship
purchase
ordered
4
at
of them.
shipyard.
I now have an opportunity to upgrade some of their stats if I wish. So I would like to extend their cargo bays.
Products are
That
not
sets me
bought.
back by 2 million.
Cargo bay extension.
Tune all of their
installed.
engines to maximum speed. That sets me back 42,000 for all 4.
Engine tuning.
Optimize their
installed.
rudders so they can turn quickly. Rudders, don't know about that space, whatever. 28,000.
Rudder optimization installed.
And please give them trade command software. Both types. Special command software.
Special command.
Singularity
software
time
MK1
accelerators so their pilots don't go
installed.
insane.
Singularity engine
They can
time
speed up time.
accelerator installed.
Navigation command software.
Navigation command.
Fight command software 1 and 2. And duplex scanners.
Scanner.
Okay. The 4 Cayman are ready for deployment. So if I go to the shipyard, 4 ships, orders, and order all of them, all merchant ships that are docked to fly to... Wait. Sorry, navigation dock at the headquarters at Savage Spur, where they'll be equipped with shields.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Okay, so they should, all 4 of them, be on the way. So my satellite is just relaying the data. Oh, did I only order 1? Evidently, I've only ordered 1. Try that again. Broadcast all dock ships to dock at the headquarters at Savage Spur.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Why not have a proper answer to the when is the next bullshittery? You save 30 minutes in a stream if your mods don't know. Well, it's a short answer. Sinane, which is I'm always working on them. There we go. Right, so these 4 blips are the transport vessels which have a bit of a long flight, I'm afraid. They've got to move all the way down here, flying to Savage Spur. So they're going to take about half an hour or so to reach their quarters, and when they do, I will equip them with, I'll give them energy cells, I'll equip them with jump drives, but I'll do that at the other at the TerraCorp HQ. And then I'm going to send them to Antigone's Memorial, which is up here, and they're going to be the minders that will assist with more resources, more supplies, because the Antigone's Memorial crystal facility here can't manufacture crystals fast enough because it's burning through all of its energy cells. So, yes, more energy cells. Just had an idea. Sorry, I'm just going to go to the left monitor here. I'm going to type in X3 station calculator. I wonder. I mean, it has such a huge energy cost. I wonder if it's more efficient to just add a solar facility to it, because it's manufacturing the crystals that the solar facility would use. Thank you, I shan't tell. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, that's very generous, I shan't tell. Thank you for doing that, sir. Thank you. Do I ever get tired of the constant relenting questions? Well, you know, just part of it, really. People will be joining YouTube and they haven't been lurking, so no, they just have the same questions, really. You know, part of the chat engagement, answering questions. Right, hang on. Silicon mine. So there's a silicon mine currently there. What is it? A large one? Fuck. I can't remember what the. It shouldn't matter, I think. Let's assume it's an argon. So I'm on the calculator right now on my left monitor. So Crystal Fabricator Facility M, and there are 5 of them. Okay. So Crystal Fab. I'm just adding them to a list here. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I presume they're argon. No, wait. Meat steak. Yeah, sorry, they are argon. So meat steak kahunas are burgers. So the crew eat burgers. Right. So according to this facility, according to this calculator, will produce 600 silicon crystals, and silicon crystals are used for solar power, some weapon systems, I believe computer parts as well. Right. 600 crystals. I don't know per how often. It consumes 9,000 energy cells, 6,000 meat steak kahunas, so burgers, and 375 crystal wafers from the silicon wafers from the crystal mine. Silicon wafers from the silicon mine. I'm okay, I'll be fine. Okay, so thank you, Exalobby. Thank you, sir. Thank you for doing that. So if I add one more crystal producing facility, so crystal fabricator, right, and then if I add a solar power plant, argon, medium. So the stats have now oh shit, it's asking me for the solar output of the star. So at Antigone's Memorial, the satellite there, sorry, not the satellite, the station is telling me that the star has so 150 total solar output. Okay, sorry, 150%. So it's calculating. Oh, okay. Wow, that's interesting. So according to this, a single medium solar power plant will generate 18,000 energy, and the whole facility will consume 10,000. So I'll have a surplus that I can actually sell. We should do that. Perfect. That will solve the problem. I'll send the 4 minders anyway, because why not? I mean, they can act as they can sell the surplus energy, can't they? Right. And then, because there's one extra facility that I failed to attach to the chain, because I suck, we can use the solar plant to bridge the gap. Right. Let's do that then. So that's something we can do. So to explain, solar power plant to assist with the massive power drain that facility has, rather than shipping in all of the energy cells manually. Right, so I need to jump back there. So can I jump back to Antigone's memorial? I can. So, although first things first, let's go get a transport vessel. Thank you, Rambos. Thank you very much, Rambos. So let's go back to Argon Prime, which is the home world. Here.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Do I call my show bullshit because it takes a great deal of effort and strain just to eke out one episode?
40.
No. I could have called it bullshittery because it's bullshittery.
70.
It's a bunch of clips that are moments of bullshittery.
Jumping.
Right. How far do I run? Oh, I have no idea. I just run till I get knackered the wire. Sorry, not enough is the answer. Because I'm a fat fuck. Right. So now, we'll go down here to the headquarters. And I'm going to order one of the landed ships. So in this case, we're going to order the Edberg to come with me. So, does it have enough energy cells to make the jump? It doesn't. So at first, I just need to grab some. So please, stock the cargo bay with energy cells.
Energy cell.
And follow me.
Command accepted.
So the Edberg is now disconnecting from the headquarters and will then activate its jump drive to come straight to me. The closest jump gate is, of course, the south gate behind me. So in a minute, the Edberg will arrive. Thank you, a deadly Pinata. Thank you very much, sir. It is a bit complex. A deadly. There he is. So here's Edberg.
Gate, home of light.
So this is a large transport vessel belonging to the Argon. So it's a human vessel. And how much it cost? There's a shipyard here. I'm sure it'll tell me. So it's a mammoth. It costs about 28.5 million, and that's before it's upgraded. Okay. So let's have the. So wait, can I purchase what I want from this shipyard, or do we need to go elsewhere? So this is the homeworld of the Argon here. There's the shipyard down there.
Federal Argon shipyard.
Can I purchase a medium solar power plant? I can. Very good. It will cost me almost 5 million. Very good. So Edberg, if you could go down there and dock with that shipyard, because it's too large for my ship to carry.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Now, when you play the game for the first time, you won't be in a position to purchase such a massive ship to assist you with station construction. But what you can do is you can send a message to the captain of a transport vessel in space and ask them if you can rent their ship. And it will cost you about 1,000 credits per jump gate, but they will follow your orders temporarily, and you can use them to build your first ever station, which is typically like a mine or something cheap. I'm going to crash into Edberg if I'm not careful. Okay, let's take evasive action. Hi there, cats. Hello there indeed, cats. I hope you're well. Let's move the fuck out of the way.
Mammoth.
Does Edberg have any weapons aboard? He does. Multiple impulse ray emitters and particle accelerator cannons. Not very powerful.
Mosquito missile.
But it's a transport vessel. It's not supposed to have powerful weapon systems. They're mainly anti-fighter weapons and anti-missile defenses. This thing is supposed to be escorted by true military vessels. Thank you, Gib me a sup. Thank you, Gib. Okay, so the Edberg is going to head off and dock. I'm just going to stop and speed up time, activating the singularity generator to compress time for me locally in the cockpit, so all the other vessels will go about at normal speed. I'm just going to save the game before something goes wrong and Edberg crashes. How is Lulu, Jack? She's good. She's just behind me licking her paw right now. Yeah, she's okay. Casanova says his ship calls in sick today. Nope. Fired. I'll get someone else. No sick days from my employees. Hi there, Ricardo. Okay, so Edberg is flying down there to dock with the shipyard. Kirtesh says the first time you rented a mammoth, it crashed against the gate carrying your first devastation. Oh no. That must have been expensive. What's the zoom key again? Hang on. Is it Alt? There we go. Magnification. So he's docking now. Cool. Will I play Blade and Sorcerer again? Yeah, I imagine so. The Wire. It's good fun. No, I've never played X4, Lucas. No, I don't know what that is, Mr. Cool.
We are scanned.
The police have scanned me for illegal...
We scanned your ship and did not find any illegal goods aboard. Thanks for your cooperation.
Racial profiling, folks. Holy shit. It's scanning an innocent Paranid just sitting in Argon space. Oh, it's a boron vessel, look. It's the squid people. Clearly. See? Very organic ship designs. Smooth. Thank you, Ank Yatney. Thank you sincerely. Thank you. Right, so Edberg is now docked, and I have the opportunity to purchase these stations now that they can be flat packed inside the cargo hold of a massive vessel. So a solar power plant M. I would like to purchase one for just shy of 5 million credits.
Solar power plant.
In addition, I would like to purchase a single complex construction kit. Where are they? Here. Which will let me basically
Complex
attach
construction
pipes
kit bought.
in order to, attach pipes to attach multiple stations together. Right, so landed ships, Edberg, orders,
Command accepted.
follow me. I'm not going to fuck with his navigation because he might try and make a turn and crash into the station. Oh, fuck, wrong button. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're jumping to Antigone's Memorial.
Jump device charging at 10%, 20, 30, 40,
Ba, ba, ba,
50%,
ba, ba, ba. Quite a while, Roger.
70.
It takes a long... Yeah, it's got a huge learning curve for the game, to the point that I don't reckon it's worth it. The learning curve is too great. Thank you, Esmoswaj. Thank you, sir.
Entering system, Antigone Memorial.
And thank you for the compliments and the support, Esmoji-Waj. Thank you. Right, get the fuck out of the way, because their burger's about to come piling through that gate at high speed. Get the fuck out the way, my tiny little Corvette. Get the fuck out the way. There he is. Okay, Edberg is here. And let's fly over to the crystal manufacturing station. So it's over there. With my enjoyment of management sims. No, I've not tried Dwarf Fortress, Luna. I've tried RimWorld, though, which I hear is very similar. But you know that already. Thank you, to be frank with you. Thank you very much, sir. There we go. So you can see this chain of crystal fabricators in the distance here. And I would say they're sort of attached like like a limpet. There's a silicon mine that's attached to a silicon-rich asteroid, which is why I picked this section, this sector here. So it was a previously fairly uninhabited, well, some facilities, but not many, silicon asteroid field. And I saw an opportunity, so I built a mine against that there. So that's the main hub. And then the complex construction kit attaches all of the crystal fabricator facilities in a row. The reason why I struggled is that I think I moved the final one too far. So I'm hoping to use a solar power thing to bridge the gap between the final crystal fabricator and, well, the rest of the complex. It'll make sense in a minute. Yes, I have tried Stellaris, Snafu Rawo. Yes, indeed. Do you need to buy mining rights? Nope. Just jump straight in.
Mercury.
What's he doing? Landing... Oh, at the silicon facility. Why's the other way
The
over?
crystal
Oh,
fab
I see.
Alpha.
Oh, hang on. They're using it independently. Why? Selling wares. Oh, it's just one of my local traders. Stellaris has changed quite a bit recently. Yeah, Stellaris is constantly changing. It always feels like an excellent game which is struggling. You can see there is an excellent game in there, but it's struggling to sort of push past some rather asinine design decisions. Thank you, General Grudge. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Right, now here's the tedious bit. This is the bit where I'm going to fuck it up. So I'm going to save it, because I might need to load it if I do fuck it up. The limitation is 24 kilometers from the hub regardless of the connection. Is it really? Well, let's double check, because I might have just moved it too far. Right, so Edberg, stop.
Command accepted.
And access the freight. So I'll load it if I screwed this up. So here we go. So I've now got access to the blueprint, I suppose, for the solar power facility. Now what I want to do, can you see it in the distance there? I just want to spin the fucker. So hang on. Start spinning it. Yeah, this bit is really awkward. There we go. Okay, so face the disc that way, and then shimmy it so it's between the two facilities, and then move it closer. You see what I'm doing? That's too close. Okay. Now what I'm hoping to do is have it so that I can bridge the gap between the complexes, hopefully. Here we go. Oh fuck, I need two I need to buy 2 complex construction kits, don't I? Okay, there we go. So, can you see what I've done? I've sort of like a suture. The station is in the middle. So this might not work, and I might be totally wrong. So now Edberg, I want you to give me the complex construction kit, and I want you to attach the Riverson Crystal facility. Nah, it's a hard limit. Yeah. Okay, so fuck. So yeah, about the it's too far from the complex. That's the problem. All right, my bad. I've learnt my lesson. So it just means that I've wasted money on a single crystal fabricator facility, which will now be shut down. I'll switch it off. Any opinions on the Astarte short on YouTube? Very, very good. Ever played Terraria with ZF? No. I think we discussed it a few times, but like many games we discuss, it's like, should we do it? Yeah, maybe. And then we don't. Okay, so let me try that again. So solar power plant here. We'll just do the same thing, but we'll just hang on. Just sort the orientation. The orientation doesn't really matter. I'm just being. No, it does matter. It's very important, obviously. Style. No. Fucking, I've got them centered. No, why is it over there? Come back. There we go. Right. There, cool. Right. Sweet. Then we'll shimmy it along. Try not to hit that asteroid, because that would be embarrassing. There we go. And then bish bash bosh. Mostly bosh. Bish bash bosh. Hi there, badass monkey. Yeah, how you doing, man? You alright? How are things, sir, with you? This is ZF Badass over there. He's a cunt. Right, build, and then... Okay, so solar pack... There we go. So now we can attach it. So what we've done now is we've hooked up the... We've used the complex construction kit to build a pipe between the solar power facility and the crystal facility, which means that they'll now share resources. So so you don't need ships to go back and forth shipping shit in order to make them work. They will share everything manually themselves. Very good. Thank you, NIJ76. Thank you, sir. Right, I'm just going to fly over to show you. Also, what happens if you put your stations too close together without a complex construction kit, their shields can rub up against each other, which causes them to gradually deteriorate, which is not good. So, as you can see there, that's the main hub for the silicon mine, and that's the link. I was hoping it would just go from here, but evidently it's gone from there for some reason. So, now,
Complex hub
what I hope
Alpha.
will happen, once it has sufficient energy cells to get it going, is that the crystals being manufactured... So, the silicon mine will pull out the wafers. The wafers are sent down the chain to the crystal facilities, and then some crystals are sent to the... Oh! Did it work? Are sent to the solar power facility, which should keep the whole thing running by itself, and produce a surplus. So the only thing we need to feed the facility is meat. Meat steak kahunas, burgers for the employees. Right. So, It seems that there were sufficient crystals in storage, 359 units worth, that the solar power generator has already gotten started. So let's just speed up time. So it can generate a fresh batch of energy cells every, what was that, 5 minutes, I believe? You can use a tractor beam to move the factory closer. Can you? Is that a thing? Well, thank you, Atharios, and welcome, Atharios' viewers. I hope you're having a lovely day today. Welcome to your Friday. I'm just playing a bit of Albion Prelude, so X3 Albion Prelude, which is a impenetrable game that is for mad people, or mathematicians, or Germans, or all three, really. Right, okay, good. So as you can see, the energy. So yes, the crystals have been sent to the solar power facility, which has produced energy cells, which are now being fed back to the crystal producing facilities and the mine. So hopefully, we have a total surplus of energy now. Yes. Hooray! Oh no, someone's fucked it. One of my workers has taken the entire batch of crystals to go and sell them, because obviously that's what this facility is for. Right. Ah, it's beautiful. Look at it. Space profit being generated, everybody, before your eyes. Credits. So that me, as the CEO and president of SovietWomble Catering Industries, I can hire attractive Paranid ladies to dance for my amusement and throw credits at them. I really hope they're not coins. I will be showering them in credits. They're little triangle coins. like little shuriken. Fucking. Sorry. Anyway. Hooray! So, this whole facility should stay running for quite some time. So long as they don't run out of food. Yeah, the food is the key. I received a message. From whom? Viking Ford family ride. Tomahawk missile manufacturing plant. Home base does not have sufficient credits. When was this? 12. Oh, this was recent. So hang on. Right hand for Wank 3R. Oh, he's stuck over there. No, hang on. Yeah. He's got a bunch of silicon. Come over here. Dock with the Antigone facility. Just one of my low-ranked merchants needs help. Okay, and let me order the shutdown of this facility. So the one that I screwed up. Administration, station settings are in operation. You are now out of order. Okay, shut it down. Thank you, Wiro. Thank you very much, Wiro. And what was the other one? A Tomahawk missile facility required assistance. We're a catering company that occasionally dabbles in Tomahawk missiles. It's fine. I'm sure Nestle does the same. Family what? It was in family split space. No? Crystal facility. Computer plant. Viking. No. I'm sorry, what was it? Message log. Pontifex's realm. Oh, it's the solar power plant. I don't know why you're struggling. I see. Thank you, Bleak. Thank you very much, Bleak. Thank you, sir. So it's one of my primary solar power facilities elsewhere. Here it is. He's got 4 credits left, so we can't purchase stuff. Oh, it's fine. Your facilities. You got loads of energy cells. Sell the energy. What's wrong? What's the matter with you? Go to the administration. Go to the administration orders. Station settings. Pricing is activated. It's fine. Just sell. Look. There you go. Does it update? Does it update the price automatically? I wonder. It's fine. He'll get credits once he's sold some stock. What happened there? Your stock. Oh, of course. So he picked up some stuff to sell, hasn't he? So the stock went down. Yeah, he's fine. He's fucking whinging for no reason. Thank you, Hortia. Thank you very much, Hortia. There we go. Clear the log. You would consider playing this game if you hadn't already burnt out your spaceship fetish with Eve. Yeah. It's weird to call it offline Eve because Eve came way later than the X series. Okay. Right. So everything here looks hunky-dory. I see 1 million credits, which is the maximum that they're allowed to have in their account. The rest gets transferred to the corporation, which currently has 98 million in cash just floating. That's not counting assets. And the headquarters itself still has 26 million remaining. I siphoned over about 100 million a couple of days ago for ship construction. So fantabulous. Looking good, folks. How many novas have been completed? Oh wow, quite a few. Wait, no? Where? Okay, well I ordered 10. They've built 2. That sounds like enough for your new ship. Thank you, Retro. Thank you very much, Retro. We could do, I suppose. We could buy a second Duchess. You better not fucking break it, the Auras. Stand by. Let's go to Argon Prime. Take me to the North Jump Gate. Thank you, Gaming Muppet. Thank you very much, Gaming Muppet.
20.
It is a very confusing game. Hi, Fee,
Entering
definitely.
System, Argon Prime.
Okay, so this is Argon Prime, so the home world of the Argon. Very Earth-like planet over there.
Federal Argon Shipyard.
The Federal Argon Shipyard is selling a number of military surplus ships, or civilian, and they are selling Colossus carriers for 67 million, or Titan destroyers for 69 million credits. We can definitely afford another one. I say, why not? It's good to have destroyers as a powerful backbone for your corporation, and we're already manufacturing fighters to support them, and we have, yeah, corvettes as well. But should we necessarily purchase a human Titan? What are the other options? Over at the Paranid shipyard. What is it called? I can purchase remotely if I wished. The Hercules. That's a transport. The Zeus carrier or the Odysseus. 104 million. The Otis. I don't think I have the ability to purchase from them, do I? Splinter, where's their shipyard? Where's their primary shipyard of the Otis faction? So who are they? They're not Terran, are they? Hang on. Otis shipyard. Big shipyard. Sector Legion's home. Where's Legion's home? I haven't even found it. Is it Terran? I'm not familiar with that. Sorry. Let's just go with another. We'll just go with another Titan for now. Otis have got the best destroyers you can buy, but no special carriers. What made me stream and why streaming over YouTube? Well, you know, I was going to play the game offline anyway, so may as well just stream it. And why streaming over YouTube? Well, I'm not. I spend, well, probably like 3 to 4 hours max streaming a day, and I spend like 8 hours editing. Yeah, so I edit for YouTube way more than I do streaming. It's just you don't see it. If I live stream the editing, it would be very obvious. Also, how much time do I have? Oh, I've got 20 minutes. Holy shit, time flies. Okay, in 20 minutes, I've got to go get on with editing. Thank you, Seraphis. Thank you. Split ships have got no shields? Well, fuck that shit. Alright, let's just get... We'll just purchase a human one. So, purchasing a Titan for 67 million credits.
Ship orders
Thank you,
at
Scorby.
shipyard.
They've thrown in a triplex scanner for free. Upgrade the engine tuning.
Engine tuning.
Rudder
Rudder
optimization.
Installed.
Give it trading system
Trading
extension,
system.
trade commands, supply.
Supply command. Singular. Special command.
Give
Navigation
it both
command.
combat.
Installed.
Yeah. Okay. Whoops. That's a rear camera. Why don't I stream my editing once in a while? It would be very, very, very boring. I wouldn't be talking. I'd be sitting there quietly because I've got to work. I can't be babbling while working. And it would just be me keyframing whilst listening to some music, occasionally swearing, and After Effects not behaving. And yeah, and plus it would spoil all the jokes because you'd be seeing them in their half-finished state. Right, so there's what will be the fuck? Right, the Oros 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's how you spell it. Right. So, you better not fucking break this. To explain for those who weren't there, the Oros crashed one of my transport ships, costing me about 60 million credits. Right. So, Mammoth, that was his previous vessel. So let's get this back to Savage Spur. Your orders are to dock at Terracorp first to get your jump drive.
Command accepted.
Right. So here it is. So note the differences. This is a Terran destroyer, so it has, well, weapon mounts. It doesn't have the weapons right now. Thank you, Elpinor Grandi. Thank you very much, Elpinor. Thank you sincerely. Oof. Ah. Let's go then. So this vessel is going to fly south to the headquarters of the Terracorp Corporation, which is just south of us by one jump gate. They sell jump drives. They manufacture and sell jump drives. I'll purchase one and then bring it back to Savage Spur for armaments. And then assign it either to a wing or to a patrol route, or maybe to just guard the headquarters. We'll see. Right then. Just gonna let it fly. Speed up time. Mount some heavy flat cannons on it. Yeah, I can't recall. It's got a basic shield on it. I need to upgrade that. Bear with me. What did I arm the Duchess with? So the Duchess, an M2. So it's got 4 photon pulse cannons, 4 ion cannons mounted on its front turrets, high energy plasma thrower, concussion impulse generators. Whew, this thing is well armed. Yeah, the high energy plasma throwers for the fighters. Well, I mean, it's a capital ship. It's going to have a fighter screen. And mosquito missiles to shoot down any torpedoes that come at it. That is a very, very powerful vessel. The Oros has a complaint already. What? You have pleather inside instead of real leather. Motherfucker, you are now in. You're the captain of a destroyer now. After you're the fuck up that you made. Gift horse in the mouth. Why don't you? Eh? Right. Good afternoon, Tom. Good afternoon indeed. Just going to pour myself a quick drink whilst the Oros flies. But yes, for those just joining the stream, I hope you've had a lovely week and welcome to your Friday. So the plan currently is to get on with the latest bullshittery in about 15 minutes or so, which is Armor Bullshittery Part 2. Sorry, Part 10, Part 2.
No gate, home of light.
Okay, he's already gone through the gate. So let's order him to dock with Terracorp.
Docking granted.
Okay.
Command accepted.
I'm just going to do this while he's on the map screen so that we don't have to watch a massive ship painfully navigate its way with its slow turning circles. So that blip there is Oros. Do, do, do.
ship and did not find any illegal goods aboard.
Racial profiling.
Thanks for your cooperation.
Racial profiling, folks. Just an innocent Paranid caterer. Okay. There we go. So I would like to purchase a jump drive.
Installed.
We don't need trade command software. We'll get a transporter device.
Installed.
Right. And then there's an energy dumpster, so it's just a vessel that I've left here full of energy cells that we can trade with just for the first jump back to the headquarters.
Energy cells transferred.
Very good. Your orders are to utilize your jump drive whenever you need to. Jump drive configuration. Auto jump, yes. Minimum jump range, 0. Emergency jump, no. It's fine. Fuel resupply. Maintain approximately 10 jumps worth of fuel. Now I want you to go and dock at Savage Spur, the headquarters.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Okay, so the Horus has jumped. It's utilized its jump drive and it's on its way to Savage Spur. What would be illegal items? I believe it depends on the sector, but here it would be space weed. Yes, there's space weed. And also, I think the other one is... what's it called? Sorry. Smuggler... Oh, look, sorry. Group of 4. The traders have arrived. And Blue Wing as well. Why's Blue Wing here? Sorry, what the fuck is going on at Savage Spur? My headquarters. A bunch of my employees have arrived simultaneously. They're meant to be here. These 4 are the Cayman that I ordered. But Blue Wing and Duckslayer are there. What are Blue Wing's orders currently? Location Savage Spur. Moving to position. What did I tell you to do? Oh, I see. They're just moving between the headquarters and, yeah. They're just moving in a ring. It's fine. They're just protecting us. Okay. So I'm just going to wait for Oros to clear the asteroid field. Otherwise, it's going to take forever for it to navigate. The pathfinding's a bit iffy. Thank you, Dana Dactyl. Thank you kindly. Sorry, space fuel. Good point. It's lean, but space fuel isn't fuel. It's a euphemism for illegal liquor. So it's whiskey and stuff. And I believe space flies are illegal, but not if you're in split space. So again, the illegal products depend on the particular faction that you're dealing with. I think slaves might be another one. Is that correct? I can't recall. Right, there we go. Well, he's close enough. So,
jump device aborted. Not enough energy available.
Ran out of energy.
Complex hub Alpha.
I would dock with Gorty's plankton facility, but that thing sucks. It's supposed to be making a profit. Nothing. What about the spice facility? Yeah, it's got loads of energy.
Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
Am I wrong? Green inertia? I think there are space slaves. The pirates purchase them, don't they? You're very welcome, Dana, and thank you for the support and the compliments. Sorry to hear you've had some tough times, sir. I hope things are better. I wonder, Nate the Great, have I misspoken? Are there space slaves? If I go to Hetigvis Faith, hang on. Oh, I haven't scouted out the pirate base. The pirate bases have a shopping list of the stuff they purchase. Most of it is illegal. Can I rotate the camera to look at the ship? Of course. So it's a blade-like corvette that plunges into the heart of the enemy and is immediately destroyed by concentrated destroyer fire. Okay then.
Successfully docked.
Welcome back on board.
Connection to local trading network
There we go.
established.
Purchase these, got the energy cells, and let's go.
Jump device charging at 10%.
When comes the next bullshittery? As soon as I can, Brico.
Entering system. Savage Spur.
Okay, we're back at the headquarters. So we've jumped down to Paranid space from Argon space. And yeah, so now the destroyer that we've just purchased should be at the base and we can outfit it accordingly. If we have the capital ship weapons, which I think we do. Ah! Yes, thank you, virus definitions. Fuck off. Go away. Right. Okay, so is he there? I believe he is. So transport vessel. So there he is. So there's the Oros. I believe that's Narglareth. Edberg is still at Antigone's Memorial, and that's Nep over there. So multiple capital ships awaiting orders. Their crews the reactors are on standby and their crews are on leave. Antigone's Memorial, have the Edberg report back here, please. Dock at Savage Spur.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
No, but it has been recommended, Fiso Duck. Elite Dangerous. Particularly in VR, which I have.
Headquarters.
Okay, so, landed ships. Oros 2, Electric Boogaloo. We'll have it. Oh, hang on a minute. Is the NEP deployable? Okay, transfer 60 heavy hammer heavy torpedoes.
Hammer heavy torpedo.
Nuclear tipped torpedoes. And also transfer all of the current flail barrage missiles.
Flail barrage missile.
86
transferred.
units. Okay, have the NEP move to the nearby gate. Okay. Thank you very much, Twiximus. Thank you, sir. Right.
Command accepted.
Okay, the NEP has
Attention,
detached. Ooh.
One of your ships is under attack. Split fire.
Split fire. Laser towers, it's fine. They've just encountered a pirate buster. Blast claw even.
Ares.
Okay, so the the Ares class, the Ares. Is that supposed to be Ares? Is the narrator being weird? How do you spell Ares? Anyway, so the NEP is a Paranid missile frigate, which is equipped with nuclear-tipped hammer-heavy torpedoes or flail barrage missiles for anti-fighter duties. I'm going to put her on station on the south gate to watch for any pirates that might enter our headquarters and destroy them. This is one of the most powerful vessels in the game. Okay.
Headquarters.
And also, as I always joke, there are multiple boarding pods on board the NEP, which allows it to deploy Marines. So those Marines are stationed on board here, 20 of them, which means NEP regularly has 20 men inside her.
Headquarters.
So the name feels appropriate. Landed ships. So the Oros 2 Electric Boogaloo. Fuck. I need to remember the order.
Attention. One of your ships is under
Yes,
attack.
split fire. I'm well aware. Laser towers have got it fine. Stop complaining, computer. Ships. The Duchess. Tell me her weapons loadout. So it's 4 photon pulse. So 4 so it's just, the order matters. 4 ion can. So then it's repeat 4 2. Okay. So these are front turrets. And then what is it? So it's 4 heps. And then so these are high energy plasma concussion. 4 concussion impulse. Just scribbling on a piece of paper.
Attention. One of your ships is under attack. Split fire.
Thank you. 4 PP. 4 ion. Whoops, did I minimize the game? Sorry. 2 high energy. Right. 2 hept. 2 con. 2 hept. 2 con. Okay, very good. And then check the Duchess's. So a Titan class can, with its reactor core, can take That doesn't look right. What's the maximum shield capacity? 4 2 gigajoule shields, and yet the Duchess only has 1? Holy shit. Do we have any available at the headquarters? We do, we have 14 units. Oh, bugger! I was unaware. Okay. Stand by. The Duchess needs a retrofit. Bring Goldwing home. Order. Fly to sector. Savage Spur. Okay, I'm just going to bring Goldwing back home wherever they are because the Duchess, a destroyer that I've assigned there, has a very weak shield. Right. So, let's remedy that situation with the Oros. So, landed ships, the Oros. We will give it. So, take away its shield. So, it had a single 200 megajoule shield, which the shipyard gave it just to stop it from taking damage from micro debris, I assume.
200 megajoule shield removed.
Give it 4 2 gigajoule shields. Very, very powerful shields.
2 gigajoule shield installed.
Okay, and then the order was, according to my notes, so 4 photon pulse cannons.
Photon pulse cannon
4
installed.
ion cannons.
Ion cannon installed.
Then repeat, 4 photon pulse.
Photon pulse cannon
4
installed.
ion.
Ion cannon installed.
Then 4 high energy plasma throwers.
High energy plasma thrower installed.
Followed by 4 concussion impulse generators.
Concussion impulse generator installed.
Repeat. Stand by. So it's photon. 4 photon. Fuck.
Photon pulse cannon
4
installed.
ion cannons.
Ion cannon installed.
Okay, then it's 2 hept and 2 concussion. So 2 high energy plasma throwers.
High energy plasma thrower installed.
2 concussion impulse generators.
Concussion impulse generator
And then
installed.
I can't read my own writing. It's again, I think.
High energy plasma thrower. Concussion
Right.
impulse
How did I
generator
do?
installed.
And then assign. I hear a capital ship sneaking up behind me. Oh, Edberg's not back with the mosquito missiles. Oh, it's the NEP. She's just navigating back to the gate. Okay. Sorry, so what I was just doing then, so hopefully the loadout is correct. So, photon pulse cannons. Yep. Oh, I'm just that good. Holy shit, first time. There we go. So, the Oros is now fully armed and operational. It just needs some mosquito missiles. Excellent. Very good. Oops. Talk to the automated system. Didn't mean to do that. Instead, I want to tell the Oros to follow me.
Command accepted.
Here we go. A fully armed and very powerful corporate destroyer. So this is military surplus. It belongs to, well, it belonged to the Argon military. It's since been decommissioned, and sold onto a corporation for 69 million credits. So, yeah, it's now here to serve us. It is armed with photon pulse cannons and ion cannons mounted on its front turrets, which give it a very, very powerful punch against other capital ships. And at the top and bottom, it has high-energy plasma throwers for fighters, basically fast-firing small lasers. And also concussion impulse generators, which is a sort of white, bluish laser that, if it successfully hits the target, sends the fighter reeling out of control. So, but yeah, the real punch of this ship is the front-mounted photon pulse cannons, which do very high damage to other capital ships. So this thing is supposed to be escorted by fighters, and it will be. I will demonstrate its weaponry. In the meantime, we'll wait for Goldwing to arrive. Right, here it is. Do I fly the capitals myself? Yeah, sometimes. That's the cool thing about this. You can pretty much fly everything. You can build a huge corporation around yourself, but everything is flyable. Get a Paranid Hyperion. I'm not familiar with that, I'm afraid. Okay. Hold.
Command accepted.
Use the teleport grid to switch between ships at range without boarding. So, here we are. So this is the
Incoming message.
Oros. Oh, received a new message. Whoops. One of my pilots, Spitfire, needs help. Sorry, what's wrong? Spitfire. Spitfire Mercury's damaged the Federal Argon shipyard and is requesting repairs. That can be arranged. A couple of my ships are damaged and need repairs. What were your last set of orders? You're a major dealer. Okay. We'll have you resume trading operations around Argon Space 6.
Command accepted.
Go on, it's fine. Okay. Right, so let's have a look then. So, yes, so this is the vessel. It's covered in... Wait, can I fire them manually? Weapon... Oh, of course, I need to switch to that turret. So, autopilot. Your turret commands are to attack enemies.
Command accepted.
Very good. So, yes, this is one of the turrets mounted on the side. So, this is the front bridge camera. Thank you, Mad John. So, this is just one of the 2 turrets. There we go. So it fires a large sort of glowing, I suppose not really a broadside, it's a forward-facing attack. But, hang on. Oh, that's the front camera. Okay, I can't do the side camera, can I? No. Right. So we charge it. And then we release. Or I could just hold down, yeah, I could just fire like that. To fire lots of small volleys. And collectively, all the turrets working together absolutely light the target up. Saturate its shields in its hull with dense blobs of plasma which just eat through the hull and start killing the crew, venting the various decks, and eventually damaging the reactor and destroying the vessel. And yes, also, so those are on the front. So front. This is on the top. So fast-firing lasers. The green are the anti-fighter lasers. And of course the bluish-white ones are the ones that will send fighters reeling. Note that the turrets can keep this up for a long time because this reactor is massive. So another one on the base. And I think this is the tail gun. Yeah. So in battle, these things are just spewing glowing lights in every direction, and it's just, whoo! Yeah, it's cool. Right. I want to blow something up. Can I go blow something up? I want to go blow something up.
Centaur.
Can you teleport over all of the remaining energy cells, please?
Energy cells. Transfer.
This was my previous ship. You can go dock at Savage Spur. Right, so I need to finish the stream, but before I do,
Docking granted.
I'm gonna go blow something up.
accepted.
Okay, let's jump to the war zone. It's miles away though. Go find something to blow up. So this is the Terran Argon War. Enter Omicron Leary from the west
Jump
gate.
device charging at 10%.
Can you make it shoot volley after
20,
volley of missiles? Yes,
30,
you can. And
40,
that's what the missile frigate, the NEP, is
50%,
designed to do. Just
60,
saturate the enemy with
70,
flail barrage
80,
missiles. So in groups of, I
90,
think, about 8 missiles apiece.
Jumping.
If enemy fighters have trouble dodging them. And or hammer heavy torpedoes, which are nuclear tipped torpedoes, which cause extreme damage and can
Entry
even blow up an
system,
entire fighter wing.
Omicron Lyrie.
There we go. So the turrets have already engaged a Terran scout, which is down there.
Terran. Rapier.
So it's a fast-moving. So this is the other faction of humans, the Terrans. Their vessels are all very uniquely designed, as in very different from the Argon.
You leave me alone. On behalf of our president and senator, the Argon Federation, thank you for your help with this invader.
So being a corporation, I'm not directly tied to. Well, being a Paranid corporation, I'm not even on the Argon side, really. But yeah, my turrets are just engaging random fighters back there. Yeah, just do what. Yeah, turrets just do what they do. Don't damage the gate.
ATF.
Is it range?
Mjolnir.
Really? Mjolnir. She calls it Mjolnir. It's 5 kilometers away, but the turrets are trying to get lucky. Go on, get a hit. Alright, I want to go blow shit up. Let's find a real target. Jump to Circle of Labour.
Jump device
Southgate.
charging.
Also,
at
this music is going up.
10%.
Let's go shoot some shit. Initiating jump.
Entering system. Circle of Labor.
Okay, no Terran targets. This is where the war is fought. Jump further towards Earth.
Jump device charging at 10%. 20. Entering
Oh, here we go.
system.
Terran
Heretics
facilities.
End.
Terran facilities protected by a Terran Yokohama. Isn't that a destroyer?
Terran, Tokyo.
That's a Tokyo. That's a carrier. Whoop. My turrets have opened fire on an enemy station.
Terran, Yokohama.
Seems to be a frigate.
Rhinesback. L.
The stations are gigantic though. They're damaged sponges, so I don't think we're going to do massive damage to that. All I'm going to do is encourage...
Consequences of firing upon a Terran facility are dire. You have been Terran authorities are now launching fighters. They have orders to destroy.
Okay, I'm provoking a response from the Terrans. Can I order my standby? Order all of the turrets to attack capitals only. Hold fire on the stations. Preserve
Terran
reactor power.
authorities are now launching fighters. They have orders to destroy.
Trouble is, they're probably going to start deploying rapid response carriers. Speed up. Move forward and engage
Tokyo.
the carrier. Look, Argon forces also performing their own engagement. 12 kilometers closing on the carrier. Back them up, back them up. Come on, get closer.
ATF, Mjolnir.
God, this thing is slow.
Terran, Yokohama.
Right, tell all the turrets they are free to engage all enemies. Attack enemies. The turrets open up. So this is what a capital ship does in the engagement. It's just going to start slugging rounds while the fighters are zooming around and firing missiles. This thing just starts spewing plasma in every direction. Concussion, impulse, photon, and ion in every fucking direction. Why are you attacking that?
I'll see you on the other side!
Got one.
Video enhancement goggles not installed.
We're slow though, we're very slow.
Terran, Yokohama.
Give me that target.
I don't take kindly to your attention, pilot. Arming weapons. Engaging attack vector. You're marked. Can breathe.
The Terrans are coming for me.
No!
I've just destroyed a couple of fighters. Okay, my turrets are engaging a Terran Yokohama, which is an M7. That's a frigate. It's about 3 kilometers distance and we're closing on it. How much damage are we doing to the station? Barely any.
Alpha.
Not even worth it. We need proper torpedoes.
Terran, Yokohama. 8 alert. Missile
Incoming
closing.
torpedo. We don't have the
Alert.
mosquito missiles.
Missile closing. Alert. Missile
Shit.
Closing.
That's actually a huge threat.
Alert. Missile closing.
Where is it?
Alert.
I believe it's behind me.
Missile closing.
They're firing nuclear torpedoes at me.
Missile
They're
closing.
spamming them.
Alert. Missile
Okay, I need to tell my up and down turrets to target missiles.
Alert. Missile closing. Alert. Missile
Wow, they're
closing.
really spamming them.
Alert. Missile closing.
Where are the missiles closing? Let's spin so my dorsal turret can start shooting at missiles. Torpedoes closing. Yeah, there they are. Turn the ship. Come on, up turrets. Yep, they're going for it. Up turrets. You see the green. Shoot the nukes. Shoot the nukes. Shoot the nukes. Got one. It's a Terran Claymore. It's a nuclear bomber. Woohoo! Shoot the nukes! Where are they? Here they come. They're still above us. Okay, we're engaging in battle with a carrier. Tokyo, I think. Cool. They managed to hit their own side. Look, here they come. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's bad. Oh, God. There's so many of them. Good Lord. Oh, Christ. Shields down to 1/3. But they're out of ammo. No, they're not. Oh, fuck this, we're out. Fuck this ship, we're out. Initiating jump drive. This ship is expensive, I'm not losing it. They're spamming nukes. Here they come. Jump, jump, jump. Get the fuck out of here. Hey! We made it, holy shit. Anyway, that's what a capital ship does. It gets right into the slugging fest with other vessels to be supported with squadrons of fighters and frigates and corvettes, of course. We didn't do a bad job as a single capital ship, though. And our shields are still holding. Right. Okay. Hang on a second. Just going to turn that down. Right, so yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it all the same. So I really need to finish up the stream there and go and get on with work. So yeah, thank you for watching. So Space Profit will continue later. Let's just get back to the headquarters. Thank you, Priest Poison. Thank you very much, Priest. Thank you.
30.
I attacked the Japanese and got hit by nukes. What a turn. Yes.
60.
Ah,
70.
how the turns have tabled.
90.
Wait, what?
Jumping.
Right. Just jumping back to the headquarters.
Savage Spur.
Cool. So the NEP is on guard duty up there. So her missile frigate will absolutely annihilate anything that comes through the gate that shouldn't. So we'll just pull up next to her. Yeah, so this being the corporate headquarters, we don't want any enemy to get anywhere near our assets over there. Okay, park right there. The shields are already regenerating. Thank you, the Harris. Thank you very much, the Harris. No, it's Savage Spur, not Savage Sperm. There we go. Just park here, out of the way of the gate, so we don't have any collisions, but we can at least shoot anything that tries to come through uninvited. Lovely. Right, so before I go, just to get you up to speed with what's currently happening on the YouTube side of things, it is the 8th week of, well, it's the end of the 8th week of work on the latest project, which is Armor Bullshittery Part 10. I've had to split it into about 5 different parts, which are cut together, but mostly don't have the text and the animations. I finished the first part, and that's now on YouTube, but I need to, well, I'm working on the second part, and it's the first week. So if you're a patron or a Twitch sub, there's more information in your email. Feel free to have a look. And yeah, so I'm just going to go and crack on, really. So it's a bit boring. It involves me I'm just going to sit in this chair and keyframe for, well, as many hours as I can until this evening when I'll be back. And not sure what I'll be doing this evening, but I'll be doing something. But thank you for watching, everyone. So have a good one. Who's that?
Mercury Gate. Unknown Mammoth.
Oh, bugger. Was Edberg following me that entire time? That was close. He could have accidentally pulled himself into a war zone. Whoops. Alright, cool. There we go. Right. Pop out of this. I don't think I ever have Knight. I've never found that ship. I think I know the one you mean. You mean the Gona one, right? Right, so who's streaming now? Ooh, Cyanide is on. What's he doing? He's playing PUBG. Also, Bavin is on. He's playing Tomb Raider. Okay. Well, Cy's on if you want to watch him. just click on the ZF Clan link, but I did host him up before. So this time I'm going to hand you over to ZF Bavin, so our resident Australian. So forgive him if he says anything a bit odd. He is, well, you know, an Aussie. Right, so thank you again. All the best, and this is ZF Bavin. Take care, and if I don't catch you again, have a lovely, lovely weekend.